Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Angevin Dreams. So, this is actually going to be our first episode with wards and wardens in play. Right, so yes. Honorius III would still give us that claim. I could transfer. Yeah, that's not happening. Titles can be created. So many titles could be created. It's ridiculous. And we just do not have the economy for creating all those titles at the moment. I only hold 4 castles myself. Names do I have? West Franconia, Salmer, Vendôme. And of course my wife has claims on England and Wales. Right, and my brother King Godefroy, the Duke of Dice. Okay. He holds a similar number of castles to myself. Alright. Good. A horse race, a recital, and the ceremony. Where is this? Oh, up there. It's not that far. It starts in April. The current estimated arrival would be in March. Oh, unfortunately I cannot make haste. What if I hire mercenary guards? We would just get there 2 days quicker. But it's also much safer. Oh, so the check marks are already visited. Got it. Well, let me customize my route here. On the way back from LIII, No, I wanted to go to Bamber, not Lindisfarne. I will take a page out of my father's book and use returning from a tournament as an excuse to visit a bunch of things. I like how it was already routing itself through a lot of the things that I wanted to visit anyway. You see about experienced captains. That does do away with much of the danger. Yes, join Prince Bishop Theobald's Grand Tournament. I could usurp the Kingdom of Burgundy? Finally? No, I cannot because he is fighting in a war. Grand Tournament, a fresh start. My fellow attendee, Prince Bishop Theobald, is hosting a grand tournament competition in the vicinity of Liege. The time has come for us to depart. We shall represent the House of de LIII and make the greater Francian people proud. While we are there, we should also seize the opportunity to experience the Rhinelander culture. I can't wait. Oh, a dangerous faction, great. Well, it's not Count Renaud there. Faction to install Count Maurice of Sancerre on the French throne. 3 members. Duke Gautier of Neustria, Duke Bernard of Orleans, and Duke Rambert the Fowler of Berry. And these 3 dukes would be content to place a mere count above them? Well, that's neat. I can demand hostages now. Interesting. Well, I might have a civil war on my hands soon, then. If any unmarried children... No, I do not. Travel the trodden path. The procession has ground to a halt. The stones throw away from Versailles. I look over to see my knight LIII dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around her. LIII looks up as I approach. My lord, there is an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. She pauses. My great-grandfather did, and he never returned home. Delayed by 5 days? Oh. Fine, we'll find another path. Travel, Haunted Manor. As we walk down the halls of the manor in Ile-de-France, Senthal turns to me. They say this part of the estate is haunted, my lord. I hesitantly look around. The hall is a bit darker than I would have expected. Candles flicker at their posts. When we stop at the old dining hall, Senthal turns to me again, this time with a grin. Would you like a tour of the haunted manor? No, we're busy. I don't mind losing a little prestige. Diversions are for on the way home, not on the way to the event we're traveling to. Tournament arrival. I have arrived at the site of the tournament, here in Liege. Though not all the revelers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colorful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming displays of skill and prowess. There is no time to lose. I must begin preparing. I must be a victor at absolutely any cost. I can't wait for it to start. Oh, it's a horse race. I am close to qualifying for the horse race. Alright. Is there anyone here that I'd want to murder? I mean, my nephew Humbert is the king of Lotharingia, which is not part of the Empire. If I killed him, I am his primary heir right now. If I killed him, I would inherit Lotharingia. Yes. I need land, and I need, to not have that gaping hole in the middle of our realm. And I will ask God for forgiveness. As Gosselin moves aside to let me approach, I take a solemn moment, alone in the church near the tournament grounds. Pondering in the presence of God, I find myself wondering what it is I wish, in my heart of hearts, to see come come from these days of revelry. I don't wish to make his life harder. I actually want to kill him. I don't care how he's doing in the tournament. No, let me find inner peace. The finest horses in Liege, adorned in the colors of their owners, are led around the track as the herald announces the contest's commencement. The riders mill around as they wait for the beasts to arrive, some stretching some eyeing each other up. Nothing beats a good race. Such a spectacle. The contest in front of me is reaching a crescendo, the participants evenly matched. I grip the wooden railings in front of me and yell my appreciation along with the rest of the crowd. Said yell, however, swiftly turns into a strangled cry as I feel something trickle down my spine. Some sort of fluid, something both hot and cold, somehow. I spin on my heel and find myself confronted by Ethelric, his goblet swishing with the remains of an unidentified drink currently crawling its way down my back. Now then, watch where you're going, he burbles, gesturing accusingly at me with the cup. You should be more careful. I was standing here at the rail watching the thing. Guards, get this miserable churl out of my sight. He's the Count of Bremen. Hey. Humbert's horse bolts free. All they need to do now is bring it home. Sweat flies off the galloping steed as they round a final bend, the riders urging them on with failing voices as the crowd bays and hollers at the scene. The crowd reaches a crescendo. The riders urge their steeds on in unison. The finish line looms. Not far to go. Count Maurice's horse, Roan Hare, crosses the line as the crowd erupts, closely followed by Countess Judith's Pride of Beaumont and King Humbert's Boss Hunt, an exhilarating event. Fortune must favor him. Oh, alright, next up is a recital. I am not competing? I suppose I will take a trip to the tavern. The gloom of the tavern is offset by the crackling of the fire and the ongoing revelry of the carousers. I slip past two particularly rowdy drunks and sit at a nearby table, empty apart from one figure. A fine night, is it not? Bernard gestures at the ragged crowd. I nod politely. I barely finish returning my head to its position as Bernard whisks a set of dice and cups on the table. Care for a simple game? A fool could play it. We both roll under the cups, and you guess whether your roll is higher or lower than mine. He smiles, a gambler's glint in his eyes. Best 2 out of 3. No, I'm no gambler. Alright, how soon before I can visit something again? 15 days. Oh, I can visit now. Let's go to the tent camp. The moment I walk into the camp, I am greeted by a pungent smell, covering my nose with as much grace as I can while trying not to get sick. I am approached by Edzich, holding a handkerchief over his nose. You should go away, my lord. Contestants are getting ill, harmed by the bad air, he warns me. Let's see, there must be an explanation to it. Find it. The tournament must have been cursed. Why should I care? Let's see. Saying the tournament must have been cursed will give me fresh air, but it will cost me 50 piety. Why should I care will lose me some stress. But it's a learning challenge for Ed Station. He has a 100% chance to figure it out. So yes, there must be an explanation to it. Find it. Siege comes back to me with a content smile on his face. I have found the source, my lord, he announces, trying to contain his laughter. The guests couldn't find a place to dispose of their waste, so they've resorted to dumping it into the river. The bad air carries illness, as Hippocrates so announced. Let's see. I must warn them. A handful of people will gain opinion of me. Or I'll keep this to myself, and I gain a small health boost for 20 years. I'll keep this to myself. I think I will visit the village next. Village, pulling on the threads. A group of women have taken one of the houses as their primary weaving workshop, and I can clearly grasp that they're having a lively conversation about the ongoing tourney. I lean in on the window, with great care of remaining unnoticed. And that man, Mariadoc, I can't believe they caught him yesterday in the act, one of them says, while expertly weaving some threads. Let's see, did I hear that right? Or I can learn a thing or two from their technical knowledge. 300 learning lifestyle experience. I can learn a thing or two from their technical knowledge. Yeah, that gives me a new lifestyle perk. Yeah, I already have profit. Let's go with Radiant. Oh, and I won't be able to visit anything else. Recital contest begins. Alright, I wonder who'll win. The existence of my plot to murder Earl Ulf has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Curses. Alright. It currently has a 69% chance. Let's bribe his spy master to help us with this. Grand Tournament, Murder Rival. At the day's end, I spy my rival, King Humbert of Lothringia, clearly at ease, relaxing with company. This competition provides the perfect opportunity for an accident to befall him. In these relaxed surroundings, it shouldn't be hard to slip something into his cup. It would only be a 10% chance that I'd kill him. I know of an apothecary nearby. Where are those down and outs I saw earlier? 47% he eludes them. 33% chance he loses opinion. Oh, 19% chance he's killed. But there's 33% chance it would come back on me. I know of an apothecary nearby. I hurry back from the potion seller, who too quickly bought my tale of rats in the stables. As the busy barkeep refills the goblets, it's frighteningly easy to surreptitiously slip the concoction into Humbert's cup. I hold my breath as he brings the cups to his lips, and briefly revel in success, but it is not to be. The cur is merely feverish and will probably live. And there is hope yet. Recital well versed. Humbert is clearly winning. It just said he withdrew from it. Alright, one last verse. Let's see who won. Count Maurice was in third. King Humbert was in second, even though the game said he withdrew. And Prince Carloman. Yes, Prince Carloman won. The best man won. Right, we still have a few days until this is over. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament, and the massed crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. Count Maurice's horse finished in the first in the horse racing. Prince Carloman's mastery of verse saw them a worthy winner in the recital. Humbert escaped my clutches this time. I look forward to the next one. What a great occasion. Grand Tournament, a lucky lad. My gaze drifts over the crowd. The general hubbub flows around me, all spectators engaged in conversation or keying up the contestants. All apart from one, I noticed. Heinrich is staring directly at me. Our gazes lock before he immediately breaks eye contact, flitting his eyes around anywhere other than me. Normally I'd be suspicious, but the bitten lip and constant stolen glances back to check if I am still watching tells something of a different story in this case. Interesting. I'm here to watch, not flirt. Especially since I'm straight. I mean, if I was bi or homosexual, it'd be different, possibly, but also I would gain stress because I'm shy. Please, for the love of all that is holy, tell me that my son, my heir, is not shy. Not me. He's just generous and honest. Praises be to Allah. No, I am here to watch, not flirt. Alright, finish the grand tournament. Well, that was fun. I tried to kill someone and it failed. Oh well. Murder, bewinged messenger. As my scheme moves closer to fruition, swift communication is key. I have an especially clever pigeon which Bjorn could use to send an urgent message to me here in Anjou if the need arises. But how would I get the bird into the castle of Kent? I don't really need more success chance right now. But something that, made it happen faster, that'd be different. But no, it's too risky. Now I will travel down to the capital of Burgundy. Oh, what's this? Demand artifact. I have something that... Who is this? Prince Ironcar of Anjou? The Count of Nantes? What is he demanding? Yude's perfume? You want our father's perfume? Okay, so here's an idea for a mod, or I don't know, just something, or like in an update or DLC or whatever. If people have a good relationship with each other, maybe they could request the artifact instead of demand an artifact. Like in this case, where my brother Prince Ironcar is demanding something that I have that belongs to our father. He could just say like, to my liege, you have something. Let's see. You have something that means a lot to me, and I would appreciate it if I could have it, please, or something like that. Because I mean, it's something that was our father's. It's not something I'm using. Yeah, I'm definitely not using that, nor am I probably ever likely to. So it's like if my brother just asked me for our dad's perfume, I'd be like, sure. So that's how I'm going to interpret this in this case. So yes. Yes, brother. I understand that this would mean a lot to you. You may have it. Hybrid culture formed. Khan Bulan has formed the Mario-Khazar hybrid culture from the Maria and Khazar cultures. Okay, good for him. Oh, our income has gone up. Excellent. How is our army looking right now? Oh, that's 6 of 5. 7 of 5, 7 of 5. 3 of 5, 7 of 9, 5 of 9. Yes, let's go ahead and increase the size of our primary light horsemen. I have visited the capital of the Kingdom of Burgundy. I have gained 200 martial experience. Travel, true aim, teeming with all manner of wildlife. Mehdi and I agree that Bern would be a splendid place to go on a hunt. While we don't have time to stay for a proper outing, as we traverse the area, I spot a pristine wild rabbit at the edge of the forest. It has peculiar markings on its fur, and I motion to Amity to survey the animal. Ah, one of my sons. As he spots the rabbit, he grins. What would you say to a friendly wager, father? Whoever strikes that pristine fellow with an arrow wins. Oh no, the sun is in my eye. Amedi scrambles after the rabbit, bow readied, oblivious to the feeble bluff of my poorly loosed arrow. After some tussle with the undergrowth, Mehdi chirps triumphantly and darts forward, picking up the carcass of the pristine animal with an arrow firmly lodged in its tiny torso. I clap my hands as he beams at me. Nice shot. He'll now get a lucky rabbit's paw, and we're closer to being friends, and he gained 20 opinion of me. Excellent. For my son, who is what type of education does he have? Martial. Good. Consecrated blood. So great. Nice shot, son. Travel, a lowly delicacy. Ah, it's the stew one. I can't believe I almost ate this garbage. Travel, what the duck? That's a good omen. Danger, flawed fare. Beatrice is in charge of our food supplies, and sheepishly revealed our provisions are now all but useless, having been poorly stored. Patches of mold cover the bread and fresh produce, and we have quickly used up the remaining of our remaining dried food. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. Nature will provide for us. The locals around here must have something. I still think that should allow you to, purchase instead of just plunder. Child of my dynasty, my daughter-in-law Adelaide has given birth to a son. This is Prince Senu's child? What if his older brother Breslikonen has no sons? Okay. Well, then I suppose that is my first grandson, so yeah, name him Yudes if you wish. May you grow strong and wise. Oh, he only got consecrated blood. That's too bad. Oh, we've got a noble guest. That's okay. Travel, a knight errant. It is known that the people of LIII seem to profess a special devotion towards their knights and their legends. My lord, the knight says, bowing his head, it is most fortunate that you and I came here to meet at this crossroad, for I am in search of a marvelous fountain which water is said to cure all illness. If you were to help me in my quest, I shall pay homage to you. Adelaide is quick to interrupt. Wait, my lord, I know this knight. It is Matthew. I'm not going to follow him on that. Really nice armor that you have there. Care to share a coin? Oh, because I'm arbitrary. For Adelaide, make him see reason and join our court. Is he a decent knight? He's decent. Be a pretty decent commander, though. This would be a pretty damn good commander. Adelaide, make him see reason and join our court. A cask of wine. Earl Ulf will attend a local celebration in Anjou, and I happen to know that he is a bit of a wine aficionado. I can lure him into the cellar of my castle for an exclusive tasting, and then make sure he never walks out again. This will be easy. Earl Ulf is dead, walled up and soon to be forgotten. He followed me willingly, drunk on merriment and wine, into the cellar. After many glasses of fine wine, he fell readily asleep and didn't even stir as I brought out a trowel and methodically bricked up the exit. Fortunately, no one seems to have noticed the queer new wall in my basement. May he rest in peace. Ah! 200 diplomacy experience from visiting the capital of Brittany. Ah, I can ask the Pope for money. Excellent. Oh, 250 piety, though. Let's check on something. Oh, it used to save things. How quickly? I gained 6.5. 548 gold. It's not worth it right now. I could vassalize Duchess Radomira of Jylland? Really? Really? With normal feudal obligations. She is my sister-in-law, that's right. She is married to my brother. My nephew is her heir. What would it take for her to make the Kingdom of Denmark? Oh, someone holds the Kingdom of Denmark. That's too bad, then. Yes! I will offer vassalage to her. Greetings, my modest liege. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization, my liege. Excellent! Oh, look at that. Look at Anjou here. We go up across the Danish peninsula here. And then western Norway. Excellent. How are things with my council? Empress Maud is set to assist ruler. Count Renaud is collecting taxes. What about promoting culture? Like 4 years there. 10 years for this French territory here. Or for the Occitan folks. No, we won't do that right now. Right. He's organizing. Well, no. Why don't you increase control? Actually, no. Organizing armies is fine right now. He's working on domestic affairs. Ah, you're trying to fabricate a claim for me. Down in Corsica. Where the mine is. Nice. Actually, you know what? No. That's too cheesy. We've got other fish to fry at the moment. Convert faith. Let's get rid of these Waldensian heretics. Take care of Brie Francaise. My council are all on good terms with me. Excellent. What's going on in my court? People with inspirations. Forge regalia, forge regalia. What's my regalia like? I don't want to spend the money on it. Never mind. Countess Frederica the Evil? I'll lose land if she dies. Spain's gone. Who is her heir? The Duke of Gelre, which is in Frisia. Well, that's not good. Alright, well, let's continue with that tour of Britain, like my father before me. Travel, fish in the sea. I've heard it said that Cornish fishermen are famed the world over for their ability to strip the ocean of its most bountiful and delicious plunder. Today, by the shores of Cornwall, I am fortunate enough to come across a Cornish fishing fleet. Our entourage sails close to a stray member of the fleet, and I am greeted immediately by the pungent odor of its captain. An honor, me lord. Can I interest you in our finest catches of the day? I could spend 95 gold and buy his fish. We could, try to steal his fish. No. Or, no, not today. I'll lose some stress. Oh, I no longer have any stress. Excellent. Alright, so I could declare war on England for my wife's claims on Kent, and that's why we murdered that one fellow. Yes, declare war. Artifacts have low... oh well. Yes, up here in Bruges is a good place to call them. No, Count Renaud of Brie Française will command. All of the road. Since leaving my home nearly a year ago, I have seen highs and lows, reveled in the wind blowing through my hair, and lamented the rocks in my boots. There are so many places, so many things I have yet to see. Out there on the open road, I feel free of the stuffy castle, if only for a little while. The roads are full of pilgrims and wanderers. Perhaps it is among them that I will find peace of mind. Out here I am truly free. I gain the traveler trait. Nice. Oh, a local hero. As we traverse the grasslands, trudging through the grass, we encounter a modest wayward shrine. Let's see, here lays Saint Tiprite of Albany, blessed son of Strathern. Let's see, give me... I'll gain stress, though. 7 stress. Yeah, let's cast down this heterodoxy. I want the piety. I want to create a new faith by the end of my life. That is the whole reason we're going to war for Kent. Ah, and I have a lifestyle perk available. A martial one. Nice. Who would serve the crown? Oh, I am up in Alba right now. Good. Oh, I could actually plot to kill my nephew now. Alright, let's start the scheme. Back if there's anyone important we could invite. Nicolaus, the drunkard of Bar. He could be convinced. Yes, we'll bribe him. Invite to scheme. And Sergius Eulogius. Let's bribe him as well. And Mahat, we'll also bribe her. That's what we needed.
Ooh.
And we will just have to conclude Eudes' tour of Britain and the not quite holy war for Kent next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Crusader Kings 3 Angevin Dreams, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.